All right, y'all. I got another good one. This is a great one for me. I'm talking about. I mean, it's great. I can't explain it why it's so great. All right, so I'm gonna upload another one that happened earlier today, but this one's even better. So basically, today turned out to be a good day. They tried to, fuck it up, muck up your day on purpose. Trust me, seriously, it's some real serious shit. But so anyway, you see, this is an older vehicle, so I gotta do work on it. But anyway, I had went and talked to some people at Advance or something. So anyway, they're like I said, I know for a fact the gang stalkers. It is not that I don't pay my bills. Trust me, I pay my bills because your credit go down. My credit's actually coming up, and trust me, a lot of people, if your credit's going down, it's part of the psychological warfare. I'm telling you, as ex-military, they did some, but the difference is they're using it on us, their own citizens. So yeah, they can manipulate you into to forgetting, not caring. Next thing you know, all that, your credit goes down. Because trust me, when you start building it back, they will get mad. They don't want you to, and it's not because they don't want the credit is useless and it's money, you're too irresponsible. You don't know how to know. They just don't want you to do anything that's going to build. They want you to be broke. And like I said, a communist country like Cuba is basically, or Russia, the old Russia, for y'all to remember. The rest of us, we only remember the 80s, the early 80s. They want you to be, but they're trying to turn the country that's the country into, basically that's impossible because there's too many of us, like I said, that remember, what our grandparents told us back in the day, and just whatever, all the movies. So it's like they don't want to do it because they want. Because communism, what it's supposed to be, what the dude lied about, the dude who created it, he's a big-time loser. Trust me, look him up. Karl Marx, look it up. He's a devil worshiper. That's a fact. All those are facts. Long story short, it's just basically, if someone is a loser in life, they want to blame you for their problems. You doing good, you got money. Oh, we need to redistribute. And you ain't do nothing. You didn't cheat. You didn't jump the line. You didn't do anything wrong. You just did what you listened. Like I said, from what I see from personal experience, the people who want to be communists, that means they're the type that didn't listen since you first learned the word no. Remember how we all remember getting a little spanking for touching something? I don't care how old you are. You can remember a little it's and bit. Them the type of people that by the time you're 5 and 6, you overhear them talking about how they gonna keep getting in trouble. The rest of us, we did shit, but we got smart. It is like, and they're going to say, that's what we're talking about, y'all. Y'all became part of the good old boy. No, it's not that. We just followed the rules. And yeah, so what they're saying is, if you do good and follow the rules and you're talented and you're smart, you're not supposed to have fun. You know what I'm saying? You can't go out. And I ain't even talking about now. I'm talking about decades ago when I was young. You're not supposed to do all that. You're not supposed to enjoy yourself. You just, since you're doing good and got money and they're not, they're going to prison or something like that. They got caught. You ain't supposed to be in the club or having fun or nothing like that. That's what they're trying. You're like, that's not, yes it is. That's communism. That's what I'm telling you. It's just basically a bunch of losers. And they're not even so losers because they didn't even try to compete. The rest of us, we would go out, put ourselves out there, get embarrassed, lose, win, and we just kept going. If you lose, you just you pick yourself back up. The rest of them, they lost and got embarrassed. People laughed at you, They can't do it no more. The rest of us, they laugh, we laugh too. Yeah, I fucked that one up. But you tried it again. You know what I'm saying? You kept going. You ain't let because you fucked it up and you just gonna stop now. But anyway, let me get to what I'm talking about, with the reason I'm so hyped. All right, so when they've been doing it. When I was my blue truck, the one that they just wrecked about 5 weeks ago. All right, so I put a new age radio in there, and you can Bluetooth it. So when I'm playing my music, now that I use the phone. So they would call me at certain times. Trust me, I'm telling you, I'm not. Yeah, so they call me at certain times, it stops the music. It ain't supposed to, because you know what I'm saying, I got like, whatever, the S21, whatever. So you put it on Do Not Disturb, but they realize they still can call you, because it's not supposed to do that, but it'll still interrupt you. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, because matter of fact, the reason I know what I'm talking about, because on my old phone, I put it on Do Not Disturb. You don't hear nothing. You can do music, you can play games, you can watch YouTube, whatever. You don't get, now if you're watching YouTube or whatever, you still know, because it's like you're getting, you're out of zone, out of the signal zone. So it'll stop the video, stop the music. And I'm like, you know, I called, like, why would y'all go backwards? If I put it on Do Not Disturb, I don't want to know that somebody's calling me. You know, I don't want to pause. And this is supposed to be the updated phone, your top of the line. So why in the fuck, 5G, yeah, whatever. Why in the fuck, if I put on, I'm getting, so anyway. So it did it again today, and it was right after I pulled out the advance. So I touched it because it had did it earlier today, and like I said, it does it at certain times. Like I said, trust me, they're everywhere. You know, all these 800 numbers is all of them. It's not all of them, but trust me, they're there. So anyway, I touched something, and it starts playing, right? The music I was listening to. But at the same, so I thought maybe I adjusted, and I'm like, I know I didn't adjust something like old school radio, the EQ, because what it did, it would change, it wouldn't stop playing, it would change, it would take the bass out. So I'm trying to explain to you, it would take the bass out, so it would explain. I mean, so I can tell now it sounds different than a second ago. The whole song just is no bass line, it's just nothing but treble and mid bass and mid range. So I started fucking with it, and it kept playing, and then I realized what it was, because it's like they keep changing, keep updating. It was a call again, but this time the person said hello, like I answered. I didn't answer the call. Somehow, I promise you know, all this new up-to-date tech. So she's talking, and I know it's one of them. I know, because I looked at the numbers, 873 or 33 something number. So whatever it was somebody I didn't want to talk to, you know, robocall, bill collector, whatever. And yeah, you could say gangster rap is misogynistic. That's another thing I've been telling y'all. Old school, real gangster rap back in the day, it had nothing to do with dissing women. Seriously, it was self-defense. I promise you, if you was a black man, that's all it was. It had nothing to do, because as matter of fact, every story, it was always about something happening to them, and they had to respond. It was never, even all the way up to Snoop Dogg that everybody knows, to the ones that y'all don't know because you don't listen to it. It was never, they were just running around looking to start shit. Like these new little fake rappers. Test my gangster. I never even heard that phrase. What the fuck does that mean? Test my gangster. That means you up there, you like a little boy, you starting shit. Real gangster rap was never about starting nothing, to showing how tough you was. It was only finishing it. Always. I don't care who it was, whether you thought it was real or fake. It was never about what they tried, because that's why they took over. All of them. All these fake motherfuckers. Not just the celebrities, the politicians, the black, all of them. All of them. Democrats. It was all part of the brainwashing shit. That's why they got rid of all the real motherfuckers. And that's why everything went, now everything is about we victims. And they call us nigger and this and that. None of that shit. I'm so thankful we never had none of that shit when I was a teenager. Because it never crossed your mind. The only thing that crossed your mind, you might get smoked by another nigga, but not no white boy. I don't know nobody that got killed by a white dude. Nobody. I can't even count how many dead niggas I know from other niggas. And then niggas I know that done killed other niggas, but I don't know nobody in the South, in New York, LA, nobody who was killed by the KKK or some rednecks. Nobody. I don't care what they try to lie. Oh, these white folks, get away from me with that shit. You're lying. It's not because I'm on white people's side. I just don't want to hear no fuck nigga shit. You a bitch. That means that's why you broke, nigga. because you a bitch. You can't get out there and get it, so you want to make an excuse, and you really think we gonna come down to your level and be, oh yeah, you're right. We can't do anything. We can't go nowhere. You crazy as fuck. That's why you broke. That's why your life fucked up. And instead of like the rest of us, when we fuck up, we just admit it. Yeah, I fucked up that time, man. You know, especially if you did something that could have got you killed. You just thankful you still alive. Instead, these mother, they teaching them to blame somebody else. Anybody. It's their fault. The rest of us, yeah, I shouldn't even did that. You know what I'm saying? I fucked that one up. You know, I learned a lesson from that. And most of us, we try to learn from other people's mistakes. Anyway, let me get to the story. It's back to this one. So, after I start fucking with the phone, trying to figure out why my phone keep losing all the bass. But, so I was, I realized, it's a call, right? And the lady started talking, hello. And you're like, that's why I had to explain. Maybe I'm gonna do a part 2. I'm gonna stop this video and break it in 2.